What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the third film in this trilogy. I can't believe it's a trilogy. That is Angel Has Fallen, directed by Rick Roman Waugh and starring Gerard Butler, Morgan Freeman, Tim Blake Nelson, and Danny Houston. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Angel Has Fallen is the third film in this Fallen series. It started off with Olympus Has Fallen, then London Has Fallen, and now Angel Has Fallen. Mike Bannon, since the previous film, has been accused of almost assassinating the president, and so now the whole FBI organization has turned on Mike Bannon, and so it's up to Mike to clear his name, as well as escape everybody that's trying to kill him. Kind of enjoy some things about these movies, but all in all, they're pretty much the same movie with the same format. They are what they are. They're just big explosive action movies with Gerard Butler with his big machine gun, as well as just him being this sort of action hero. And I never thought we would get a trilogy, and so the trailers for this movie looked pretty much the same, pretty underwhelming, big guns, explosive action movie, and I'm afraid to say that this is pretty much the same as the other films. Unfortunately though, I think this is the weakest film out of all the Fallen films. This movie's really boring, if I'm being honest with you. Nothing really exciting happens throughout this entire movie, and it's kind of a disappointment compared to the other two, but it's just the same movie, but just no personality to it. Like Gerard Butler as an actor, I think he's pretty underrated, and I think he's the best part out of all three of these Fallen movies, and here is no different. He's really good, he commits himself to whatever role he's playing, and as an action movie star, he is pretty underrated as well, and he does what he can with the source material that is given to him. Because throughout this whole movie, Mike Bannon is being hunted down by the law, because the law has turned on him, because he thinks he assassinated the president, played by Morgan Freeman. That's also kind of the best part about the film, as well as those interactions between Morgan Freeman and Gerard Butler. Even though there's not a lot of Morgan Freeman as the president in this movie, but he's a good part because it's Morgan Freeman. Lance Reddick is in this movie from the John Wick series. Danny Houston pops up. Oh, and also another actor I forgot to mention, Nick Nolte, plays Gerard Butler's father in the film. I enjoyed some of the action sequences, especially this night chase with a truck. That was pretty entertaining to watch. It was cool to see some cars flipping over and some guns shooting at each other, and I like police chases in movies. That's kind of my favorite things. And in this movie, it was pretty entertaining. I found myself really bored with the first act of this movie. The first act is really the setup into the overall plot of the film, and the way they get us invested in the story was very underwhelming, and it took a long time to actually get to the exciting aspects. The runtime is my next issue with this movie. This movie is 2 hours long. It did not need to be 2 hours long. This should have been at least 90 minutes. Make it a fun, entertaining popcorn ride. But there's a lot of subplots in this movie involving the government, involving Gerard Butler's father, and all these subplots are just meshed in together just to extend the runtime. Another thing this movie really invested a lot of time in is the villain aspect of this movie. Pretty underwhelming, pretty predictable, and just not enough character development motivation as to why certain things do go down in this movie. It always beats over the head of the same message of be careful who you trust in certain types of spy thrillers, and that's what this movie really tries to push on you, and especially the main character. It's just really forced. It felt really forced. Angel Has Fallen is a really underwhelming conclusion. I don't know if this is the conclusion to the Fallen series, but pretty underwhelming. And in my opinion, the weakest installment out of all the Fallen films. Gerard Butler, fine. Morgan Freeman, fine. Action sequences, pretty fun, but yeah, I'm not going to see it again. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Angel Has Fallen a 1.5 out of 5 stars. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on Angel Has Fallen. Have you guys seen Angel Has Fallen, and what were your thoughts on it? Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Let's talk about it down below in the comments. Thank you guys as always for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!